This is the man known as Vermin Supreme. He may look like the homeless man camped out behind your local Walmart, but don't be fooled. This guy is a politician.
Thank you, my fellow Americans and others. My name is Vermin Supreme.
In fact, he just may be the weirdest man in US politics. Mr. Vermin Supreme has been running for various forms of political office, including presidential, for close to 30 years now. And this guy is nothing like your typical baby boomer suit and tie politician, and I don't just say that because he's wearing a rubber boot on his head. He actually has some pretty out there political ideologies that are pretty much shared by just him. He's pushing for some pretty out there stuff. He runs on a platform of zombie apocalypse preparedness and mandatory dental hygiene for all US citizens.
There's a lot of... And what's with the toothbrush?
The toothbrush symbolizes my commitment to mandatory toothbrushing laws, friends, because gingivitis has been eroding the gum line of this great nation of ours and must be stopped.
And has promised numerous times if he was elected to president that everybody in the United States would be given a free pony.
Of course, my intent is to create one very, very large, expansive pony bubble in the economy.
The eccentricities of Vermin Supreme would come to be realized by the internet in late 2011, and he became a viral meme practically overnight. But you gotta consider, this dude has been in politics for something like 30 years now, and all the time before that he had gone completely unnoticed. So today I want to talk about the story behind Vermin Supreme, look at some of his exploits throughout the years, and discuss the possibility of him running for president in 2020. So let's get into it. Vermin Supreme was born in June of 1961 and grew up in Boston, Massachusetts. Now, Vermin Supreme is clearly not the guy's original birth name, but this original name has been a very close secret he's kept throughout the years, with no information about it being available online. In the 1980s, the man would attend art school somewhere in Baltimore, Maryland, but would drop out and ended up doing booking work for local clubs and venues. I've also seen some rumors posted on various forums online that during this time when he was booking for bands, he was also doing work as a street performer, which actually kind of makes sense when you consider the ridiculousness of Vermin Supreme in the present day with the boot, the incredible showmanship in all of the clips that you see him in. It makes sense for him to have some sort of past in street performance art. Anyways, it wasn't until sometime in the 1990s when he began to get involved in politics when he changed his name to Vermin Supreme, which is now his official government name. And from what I can tell, Vermin Supreme had changed his name to this basically to completely embrace the idea of becoming a living character. And this character that he created in Vermin Supreme basically embodying political satire.
Tell us a little bit about what you do. Well, I would say that I am best known as a satirical candidate for president.
With the name Vermin Supreme, he would go on to don his iconic rubber boot, maintain a large wizard-like beard, and would just carry himself in a very disheveled manner. But like I said, sometime in the 1990s is when he came up with this look. Throughout the years, he's run for numerous forms of political office, but the ones that get the most media attention are the times when he runs for president. And he's run for president basically every presidential election since 2004. 2008, 2012, 2016, Vermin Supreme has been in all of them. And like I said earlier in the video, he's gone on record numerous times saying that if he's elected president, he will give everyone in the country a free pony, and he runs on the Pony Party platform ticket. Yeah, it's completely ridiculous, but this is done on purpose. The guy's whole deal is to satirize the idea of elections and cookie cutter politicians. And really, if you take a moment and think about the name Vermin Supreme and kind of cross-examine it with the idea of corrupt politicians in this rat race to gain power in a political seat, well, Vermin Supreme, he's the king of the rats.
My name is Vermin Supreme. I'm a friendly fascist. I'm a tyrant that you can trust. You should let me run your life because I know what is best for you. Yes, I'm a politician. I will lie to you because I have no reason not to. I will promise your electorate heart anything you desire because you are my constituents. You are the informed voting public, and I have no intention of keeping any promise that I make. This election year, vote early, vote often, and remember, a vote for me, Vermin Supreme, is a vote completely thrown away. Thank you. I'm Vermin Supreme. I approve this message.
So now that I've described the mythos and backstory behind Vermin Supreme, you gotta understand that all of his antics prior to 2011 were pretty much underground and only witnessed by people who actually attended elections in person and would see Vermin Supreme at these events. It wouldn't be until late 2011, however, that he would be showcased to the greater internet and became a viral meme because of a pretty hilarious incident that occurred at a New Hampshire lesser known candidates forum. And this forum used to showcase fringe or lesser known candidates. Vermin Supreme was present, and he pretty much gives his manifesto as to why he wants to become president. And if you were familiar with Vermin Supreme, this would be nothing new to you. But what happens at the end of his manifesto is what became viral on the internet. And I'll show clips of his manifesto because I know you guys want to see what this dude's talking about, and it's worth the watch. But stay tuned for the end.
An opening 2 minutes to Mr. Vermin Supreme.
Thank you. Gingivitis has been eroding the gum line of this great nation long enough and must be stopped. We can no longer be a nation indentured. Our very salivation is at stake. Together, we must brace ourselves. Now, friends, some people will tell you that this mandatory toothbrushing law is about the secret dental police kicking down your door at 3 a.m. to make sure you've brushed. No, friends, it is not even about DNA gene splicing to create a race of winged monkeys to act as tooth fairies. What this mandatory toothbrushing law is really about is strong teeth for a strong America. My name is Vermin Supreme. I am a friendly fascist. I am a tyrant that you should trust, and you should let me run your life because I do know what is best for you.
Mr. Supreme, your 30-second closing statement, please.
My name is Vermin, my name is Vermin, Vermin Supreme. My name is Vermin, my name is Vermin, my name is Vermin, Vermin, Vermin Supreme.
I interject right here because I want to get some context of what's about to happen. This guy that Vermin Supreme is about to have an interaction with is a notoriously anti-gay marriage and pro-life candidate, Randall Terry. Now I'll let the clip speak for itself.
Jesus told me to make Randall Terry gay.
Thank you, Mr. Supreme. All right.
He's turning gay! He's turning gay! Can we see it?
Okay.
He's a good comedian. Lord have mercy. I look forward.
Yeah, Vermin Supreme glitter bombed Randall Terry. And if you remember the time around 2011 and 2012, glitter bombing was actually kind of a popular meme / revenge tactic where people would mail someone they didn't like an envelope full of glitter and you would open it and of course the glitter gets all over the place. It's just some dumb Reddit stuff, but needless to say it was popular. But this clip of Vermin Supreme glitter bombing this other candidate went viral on Reddit. In fact, the video reached the front page of Reddit in the post called "This Man Has My Vote, Vermin Supreme 2012." Vermin Supreme was the talk of the internet for quite a while after this, and he was asked to feature in several different interview pieces, the most popular of which was one with Motherboard, and there's tons of Vermin Supreme sort of Q&A clips online. He became really popular because of this. And also in 2012 during the presidential elections, he briefly ran alongside Jimmy McMillan, you know, the guy from the rent is too damn high meme. Yeah, that actually happened. But Vermin's 2012 presidential bid was completely unsuccessful. 4 years later in 2016, it's presidential election season again, and you know Vermin Supreme is gonna run again. But this time he was banned from the lesser known candidates forum for when he glitter bombed Randall Terry. And he was seen outside of the event talking to Ted Cruz about the importance of mandatory toothbrushing. Here's the clip.
Dental health is
Senator Cruz, how's it doing, sir?
Dental
It's really
health.
good to meet you. And I've been wanting to ask you where you stand on the free pony program for all Americans.
I think ponies are wonderful. I'll tell you, my little girls are big fans.
Thank you. Now, where do you stand on the mandatory toothbrushing law? Can you get behind a law about mandatory toothbrushing here in America?
You know, I actually believe in individual liberty. I don't think we need the federal government restricting our freedom.
Thank you, sir.
Waterboarding is a federal policy now. Are you going to
How do you
fluoridate the
feel
water?
about that? What about, can you keep us safe from the zombie invasion? Thank you very much. That was good.
Needless to say, Vermin Supreme didn't have any success getting elected in 2016 either, but he was involved in a pretty hilarious situation in 2017 surrounding this Hillary Clinton book signing event. In 2017, Vermin Supreme would organize a protest at one of Hillary Clinton's book signing events surrounding her book, What Happened. The protest was dubbed the Pony Protest by Vermin Supreme. He encouraged all of his constituents to show up to the book signing event that was occurring in Concord, New Hampshire, and he wanted people to bring ponies if they had one. And the reason why he wanted to protest Hillary Clinton's book signing event has been stated as Hillary Clinton didn't like ponies enough. Yeah, that's literally it. In the beginning stages of organizing the pony protest, Vermin Supreme has to go to this city and get a permit to protest, but his request is denied. This prompts Vermin Supreme to get a lawyer named Mark Randazza who specializes in First Amendment rights cases, and they sued the city of Concord. The court ruled in favor of Vermin Supreme, issuing an injunction that the city give him a permit allowing him to protest the event and allow people to bring ponies if they wanted to. The only stipulation being that the people who brought ponies had to pay a parking fee, which would be similar to a fee if you parked a car. It's so ridiculous. Here are some clips from the event.
We won.
Coming out.
Victory! Victory! Victory, people! Victory is ours! Free ponies are free speech. I think we've proven that today. Thank you. Hey, can we come into the store with this pony?
You stay on the sidewalk.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
It's a pony parade.
What do we want? What do we want? Ponies! When do we want them? Now! Why do we want ponies? Because ponies are cute! We love ponies!
So since the pony protest in 2017, Vermin Supreme has sort of fell out of the limelight and there hasn't been much news come out about him. But as the 2020 election year comes up, people have to wonder, is Vermin Supreme gonna run again? And I found myself wondering that in the research for this video. Well, I'm happy to tell you that Vermin Supreme is indeed running for president again, and he announced that he's running as a libertarian in this clip right here that I will show.
Now, friends, once again, I am a uniter, I am not a divider. I'm a candidate that can bring people together. And I'm dropping the stick right now because I'm talking to you as real people right here. As all you fine libertarians and Team Rocket that came out today to join me. I am Vermin Supreme. I am seeking the libertarian nomination for the presidency. Now I know some people are like, Vermin? Is he even a fucking libertarian? Yes, I am.
And that, my friends, is pretty much the whole Vermin Supreme story. What do you guys think about the pony-loving, glitter-bombing, toothbrushing advocate candidate of Vermin Supreme? Make sure you let me know in the comments section and let me know who you want me to talk about next. I'll see you guys in the next video. Major shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys. Wavywebsurf out. Peace.